Hey everyone, I'm Eric Buckley. I'm the founder of LeadSpot. And today I want to break down one of the most misunderstood but most powerful strategies in all of B2B marketing, and it's content syndication. So if you've ever asked, how the heck do I get my content in front of real buyers? Why aren't my paid ads converting like they used to? Or what else can I do with all this content we spent months building? Then this video is for you. Let's get into it. So, what is content syndication? At its core, content syndication is about distributing your content across a network of third-party websites, communities, and respected publications. So it's where your ideal buyers already are spending time. They've already opted in to find research just like yours. So instead of hoping they land in your blog or check out your website and find the most recent case study, bring your content to them. They're looking for it. What you need is someone to help, and that's what we do. So we're not just talking about SEO, and this just isn't about blasting LinkedIn ads to job titles and praying. This is targeted distribution of things like your white papers, your case studies, playbooks, analyst reports, webinar recordings, explainer videos, comparison docs, you name it, works fantastic. And so a lot of people they've heard of maybe content syndication, but they're not sure really how it all works. So here's the process when it's done right. So first, we want to start with high quality content that educates and solves a real problem. So ebooks are really popular, white papers, deep dive analyst reports. Let's help them solve the problems that they're facing, right? So number two, the content is then placed behind a gated form. And what this means is that in order to download it, your ideal prospects need to take a few actions. So number one, they'll have to opt in. They'll have to complete a contact form. With us, they'll have to answer a few qualifying questions, and then they're allowed to download the content. So then we host the gated content on trusted sites that your buyers are already opted into. Maybe they're receiving newsletters from them. Maybe they go there for webinars. Maybe they're downloading content anyway, but for some reason they're tied to these sites. And number three, step three. So qualified prospects who are interested then opt in to access your content. And this starts to develop your own owned media, owned audiences, which is huge moving forward from 2025. Number four, so these leads are then verified for accuracy and intent. So we don't want any bots. We don't want anyone kind of just kicking tires. We don't want anyone using your content to write a blog post themselves. Nope, we want folks that are generally interested. And then from there, we're sending personalized email nurtures before we deliver the leads, right? So we want brand authority. We want them to remember your brand. We want it to be top of mind when we deliver that lead to your sales reps and they begin their outreach. So at LeadSpot, we specialize in this exact process. So we combine exclusive opt-in networks, almost 200 of them. These are industry-specific opt-in networks, again, of folks looking for research like yours. They include exclusive opt-in networks, a technical content strategy, and warm follow-up workflows that actually help to convert your leads. So if you have technical content, especially, you put a lot of time and effort into creating those. Don't let them collect dust on your website. Let's get them out to your ICP. So content syndication, head-to-head, we compete most probably against paid ads. And as you know, most marketers have a love affair with paid ads right now. But that's starting to crumble as LLMs are taking control. So let's talk about some results. Most B2B teams, they're spending thousands a month on Google or LinkedIn ads, all for clicks. But what happens when someone clicks? 50% of those clicks today are bots. 50%, half of your clicks. Cold traffic isn't converting, and sales teams hate these leads anyway because they're garbage. Now compare that to content syndication. Every single lead has downloaded your content. Every single lead has been verified as a real human and as a member of your ICP. Every single lead is opted in, giving you permission to follow up. That's an owned audience. It's gold. And it's deeper than just intent. It's engagement at the top of the funnel where the real trust begins. So if you can get to your buyers at the awareness stage, forget about it. Before they're exhibiting any intent and the rest of the world is hunting them down, you have them at awareness. You're the trusted brand. You're on their short list. Gold. So a very topical thing to discuss today is how content syndication is a perfect match for LLM SEO. And this is becoming more and more relevant. It's super important, especially right now. We all know we've seen the rise of tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude. Buyers, they're not Googling anymore. They're asking AI. So when they go to ChatGPT and ask a question, there's no more clicks. They're not clicking to any sites. They have their whole answer there, done. And so what about these AI tools? Where are they scanning and looking for these vendors, these insights to make their suggestions? Guess what? They pull it from well-respected, well-linked, and syndicated content. So the idea, if you can get your content onto authoritative third-party sites far and wide, LLMs are going to scan and pick up your content more often. Simple. This is called LLM SEO, and it's optimizing to be surfaced, cited, and trusted by large language models. If your content is published on high authority third-party sites, properly linked and structured, indexed across multiple industry sources, then it's more likely to be referenced in AI-generated answers, summarized for decision makers, and influencing buyers before you ever even speak to them. So if you thought your content was important before, it's never been more important, more potentially valuable than it is today, right now. And content syndication does all of that for your content. It doesn't just drive downloads, it gives your content the reach, the credibility, and the visibility that LLMs love and will pick up. So don't just optimize for Google, optimize for ChatGPT, optimize for discoverability, and optimize for trust. So finally, what makes us different? So LeadSpot, there's a lot of vendors out there, usually, older veteran type businesses, fantastic, a lot of respect for them, but there's a new way to go about content syndication that many are ignoring. There's a lot of big vendors in the space. Most of them are treating content syndication like a numbers game. At LeadSpot, we do it differently. We only use human verified opt-in networks. We custom build audiences based on your ideal buyers, not just TAM, not just job titles and industry size or industry and company size, installed tech, recent funding, job hires, you name it, we can drill down and find it. We optimize for quality, not just quantity. So we're verifying for, as I mentioned, interest, human downloads, and we're only sending those we can verify. We pair every campaign with the follow-up support that I mentioned, that 3 nurture cadence that each lead gets before they're delivered. It turns more leads into meetings. We've proven this. Our clients are seeing, on average, 5 to 8% lead to opportunity. So not lead to opportunity conversion rates compared to 1 to 2% for typical paid ads. 5 to 8% versus 1 to 2%, it's a no-brainer. And that's because we focus on one thing. It's getting the right content in front of the right buyer at the right time. It's simple. So content syndication in 2025 and beyond, I'm telling you, everything's changed. In a world of zero-click search, AI assistance, and overwhelmed buyers, getting seen matters more than ever. Content syndication is how you extend your reach beyond your website, beyond your CRM, and even beyond Google. It's not just distribution, it's amplification, it's awareness, and it's activation. And at LeadSpot, we're here to help you do it better than anyone else. If you want to find out more, come visit our site. We're at www.lead-spot.net. We'd love to chat. Thanks.